the marvelous Piton Mountains near the town of Soufrière in the gorgeous island of St. Lucia. That's where we are in the Southern Caribbean for this wonderful second T20 international between the West Indies women and Ireland. Well, it's been a great and competitive series so far. West Indies got by Ireland in the ODIs 2-0, and they've won the first T20 international. So today, sure to be more fireworks from the Daren Sammy cricket ground. Hello, everyone, and welcome. Great to have you watching from wherever you are in the world. I've got Stacey-Ann King beside me, World Cup winner and former West Indies all-rounder. Stacey-Ann, we had a great and competitive first T20I.
Yeah, last ball thriller, Alex Jordan. I'm sure no one will forget that. Shemaine Campbell and, of course, the West Indies ladies getting over the line. Took off for that single. Needed a single off the last ball. And Shemaine Campbell, vice-captain of this West Indies team, well, she did it for her team. It didn't look very good, but it was done.
Absolute agony for Ireland, and Cara Murray's there.
Cara Murray bowled a wide the ball before, so she would be feeling that and thinking that she can change things this time around, but nothing to take away from this West Indies team holding their nerves to get over the line.
Right, indeed. Well, that first T20I, Ireland, only Delaney and Richardson really doing anything for Ireland with the bat. Good all-round performance by Hayley Matthews. And we saw some success for Cherry-Ann Fraser with the ball up front.
Yeah, I thought she did really well, Cherry-Ann Fraser and the West Indies bowlers on the whole, but just the deck, hitting the deck pretty hard. I think they miscalculated, misjudged how quick she really is. And picked up her first wicket in power play as well for West Indies. So good signs, bright signs for this West Indies pace bowling lining attack.
Well, you can see the bright faces there. Very relieved they were to get hold of that. This is us live today at the Daren Sammy cricket ground. We had a toss a little earlier, which Ireland won. And Ireland decided they were going to have a bat first. The Irish team, well, they're going with the same 11. They'll want some more runs from that top order, Hunter, Lewis, Prendergast. But there have been some good returns from their bowlers. We'll want more of the same today.
And just one change for West Indies. Kiana Joseph comes in for Stephanie Taylor, just taking a bit of precaution, resting her because she got injured in that first innings of the last match. So Afi Fletcher will be, again, played a nice little cameo, but their batting, they'll need a bit more from their batters.
All right, well, opportunity for Kiana Joseph as well. Maybe to come in and score some runs there. Amy Hunter, the 17-year-old. 19 matches, has had a 43 already in this format. But she's been short of runs this series and will be very keen to get her account underway today. Shamilia Connell, opening strike bowler for the West Indies. Stacey-Ann, we heard Hayley Matthews in the press conference the other day with a few question marks around the opening bowling, the new ball bowling.
Yeah, they've been quite wayward at times, not hitting their marks, but you always look for a good start from your pacers because we saw spin come into play quite early from Hayley Matthews in the previous match. So she'll be expecting a good start once again from them.
All right, we're getting ready for first ball here at the Daren Sammy cricket ground in St. Lucia for this second T20 international between West Indies and Ireland. Historic series, really. First time Ireland have been in the West Indies for a series. Gabby Lewis has been fantastic. She's really been a class above and phenomenal to watch. Didn't make any runs in the first T20I, but don't expect the same again today. Really a quality player and will be a linchpin for this Irish side. We're off the mark right away. Hunter got a bit of an edge, but got off strike.
Yeah, deliberately played that to that delivery, that shot to that delivery. Got some width from Shamila Connell.
Oh, inside edge. Well, she'll be happy and grateful for that, Amy Hunter. She'll get 4 for it.
Yeah, fortuitous from Amy Hunter. You talk about starting well.
Just after 5 p.m. here in St. Lucia, a beautiful time of day in the Caribbean. Sun just on its way down. Cool breeze across the Daren Sammy cricket ground. Oh, some confusion. Chance for a run out here. And they like it. They finger up. Oh, they're gonna go to the third umpire. Good sharp work in the field from the Windies.
A really good work from Cherry and Fraser. I always say, don't run on a misfield. Really good awareness.
She's walking already, Gabby Lewis. All right, we have a look at this. It was a really sharp throw collected by Shemaine Campbell. Good take from the wicketkeeper and out by a long way.
A really good balance from Campbell, getting herself into position for that return from Cherry and Fraser. And confirmation from the umpire. Lewis goes for 2, 14 for 1.
Oh, this is just, oh, this is soft. Lobbed into the offside. She cannot believe it. Looks to the heavens, but she's got to go Prendergast, and Matthews strikes.
Well, she usually destroys off spin, all the Prendergast. But Hayley Matthews, well, she has been perfect throughout this series. A brilliant catch by Ashmini Munisa. How much will this cost Ireland? They've now lost all the Prendergast. The second wicket for 2.
Oh, she got hold of that one, though. Beautiful shot from Amy Hunter. 4 to finish. That's 4 gone. Ireland 22 for 2.
Yeah, releasing a bit of pressure there, Amy Hunter.
She set up for that. She loved it. Got down on one knee, up and over. And it's a good-looking boundary from Hunter.
A bit of improvisation there. Struck it well. And a welcome boundary for the Irish.
Oh, she had a lot of time there, Amy Hunter. Looking supremely comfortable. And even though Matthews puts her body on the line, that's another boundary off the bat of Hunter.
That was extremely well done by Hunter. She wanted to play on the onside and just delayed her stroke for a second and hit it for down the third man for 4. 11 overs gone, 54 for 2.
A fantastic catch, you must say, from Shemaine Campbell. One of the best you will ever see.
A real moment of brilliance by Shemaine Campbell. Oh, look at that. She just grabbed that one mid-air. A leap to her left. Brilliantly taken. An inspired bowling change results in the wicket of Amy Hunter going for a very valiant 33. Ireland 58 for 3.
Down the track and slapped. And that is what they need, and that is what they get.
Emma Richardson coming out with clear instructions to increase that scoring rate to square.
Oh, this could be trouble. This will be trouble. And she is out of here. Richardson.
I think Delaney's out.
That who's going to be run out. Yeah, appears if they just crossed maybe. With Richardson getting into the crease. Well, this was confusion. An easy pickup for Affie Fletcher. And the work doesn't get much easier than that for Campbell. And Delaney, well, she goes for 20 at 77 for 4.
A substantial partnership. Oh, it's another run out. Not sure what Emma Richardson was thinking on that occasion. The ball was hit directly to Affie Fletcher at a short mid-wicket inside the circle, and she's run out at the non-striker's end, Stacey Ann.
It's a carbon copy of that Delaney-Richardson run out. Very similar. Fletcher once again in the field. and the awareness to know which end to throw to. Well, Stokel looks in dismay, but Richardson, well, she departs for 16. 90 for 5.
This one's hit hard, straight. Can't quite. Oh, and it's going to be 4. It looked like she had done all the hard work in getting there, but couldn't quite stop that one. Another boundary to the Irish. 7 now in this innings.
Yeah, driven powerfully as well.
This one's been smeared through the onside. Fantastic power from Stokel. Another boundary for the Irish. Maybe just starting to find that momentum now.
Yeah, when they're good, they've been really good. Just sat back and waited on the length.
This one's been hit and hit well. Up and over the offside. Power once again on show from the Irish. Another boundary.
And Kelly getting in on the action as well. Backing to the leg side and opening up that scoring option on the offside.
Time it looks like it's a bit of glove on that one. She's walking. Arlene Kelly has to go, so another wicket. Well, the first to Sherry Ann Fraser, going with that short ball tactic once again.
Yeah, maintaining that line, bowling to the batter's body. She had to find something to do, Arlene Kelly. She goes for 13, 113 for 6.
Yeah, they tend to bowl a bit fuller at the death, but here she's gone short. Will she go short again? Yes, she does. No contact made, and it's going to be another run out. So yet another run out for the Irish here. Stokel run out of the final delivery of the innings, 113 for 7. Just one better than they would have gotten in the previous match.
Yeah, swing and a miss, and Campbell cleaning up things to the back. Umpire made the decision on field. A really good bowling effort from Fraser to the back end. And West Indies women will, they'll think that it's a good score once again to chase. This was Ireland's batting. Hunter starting with a career best 33 in the series, 33 from 35. Lewis Prendergast didn't quite get off. I think they needed those two especially. Delaney struggled a bit for her 20. Richardson, Stokel and Kelly adding or getting starts.
And the bowling side, West Indies maybe just a little sloppy with the extras, but overall a very, very good performance. Led by Connor with her 1 for 25 from her 4. Fraser also picking up a wicket. Matthews as well, continuously in the wickets here. Munasar, very economical indeed. But now we'll throw to Joel Manning and the sideline.
She was very instrumental in getting this total on the board for Ireland. Amy Hunter alongside me. First off, congrats on the performance. How are you feeling out there batting, knowing that it was the best performance you've had in this series so far?
Yeah, obviously I've struggled a good bit in this series so far, and I just kind of wanted to get a couple of runs on the board, and then obviously to do it today. But yeah, it was really, really important to me.
Yeah, looking at how things started for you guys, I guess you can say it was a little challenging at the start. What did you make of conditions at the start of this match?
Yeah, I think the wicket was pretty bouncy as it has been. There wasn't a huge amount of movement. Henry got a little bit from this end, but yeah, I think the conditions were batting friendly in the power play, and I think we made relatively good use of that with one unfortunate run out in there.
Yeah, run-outs creeping into the innings there, but you had a stint at the crease with your captain, Laura Delaney. 41 was that crucial partnership. What was the conversation out there in the middle of the innings between you guys?
Yeah, look, we were just trying to keep it ticking over. I think, yeah, we just knew that if we could get up to a decent total of preferably 120 plus, obviously we're just short of that, but we thought if we get a decent total, we'd back our bowlers to kind of defend that.
Yeah, just short in terms of that number you called, but one more in terms of what you guys got in the first T20 International. How do your bowlers go about defending the score now?
Yeah, I think it's pretty much the same as always. I think they look to keep it tight, and then we try to back that up in the field.
Well, Amy, congrats on your performance and all the best going out there defending this one.
Thank you very much.
So this will be the target. The West Indies women will need 114 to win from 120 deliveries at 5.70 runs per over. Now we'll take a break. Join us in a little bit for the run chase.
Second T20 international in the series. Ireland women mustered 113 for 7. Another top order collapse, but Amy Hunter top scored with her 33 off 35. And some good cameos. Delaney and Richardson and Stokel putting on 15 off 11 at the back end. Well, it was a good performance all around from the West Indies. 1 for 25 for Shamelia Connell, 1 for 24 Hayley Matthews. The other off spinner, Ashmini Munissar, very economical with her none for 14 off her 4. And no wickets for Fletcher nor Henry today. Well, let's find out where Joel Manning is and what manner of legend he has with him.
Well, I'm still down on the field, Alex, and I've grabbed a very familiar face, you can probably say, when it comes to cricket and cricket commentary. Reds Pereira alongside me. Reds, it's an absolute pleasure to have you here. I know you've been taking in a lot of this action. What have you made about the women's action going on here at Daren Sammy Stadium?
Well, if tonight's game could be as nail-biting as the last game, we have a great game to look forward to. And Ireland has gotten a little more, so it'll be interesting to see the West Indies batting order putting some partnerships together.
I know you're one that always looks at the cricket with a very keen eye. What has impressed you, I guess, in terms of what the West Indies women have been able to do across the ODI series and now in the T20s?
Well, I think this seemed to be a restart. I like the look of the young off-spinner. And, of course, Rambarak, because of a very sad situation, is not here. Unfortunately, the Knight sisters are not here, and I don't know why, but that's a talent that still can come into the side. Unfortunately, the former captain, Taylor, seemed to be under the weather. But you have a nice look at Marsh. I like the look at Fraser. She seemed to be someone who can be a genuine quick, and maybe her batting has not reflected how good she is.
Quite some interesting and exciting talents in terms of the women's game. When you look back now over your career, because I want to come now to your career because you're a specialist when it comes to these things, Reds. You were talking about the first limited overs game that you ever did. Does anything stand out from that one?
Well, it was the first short format in the West Indies. We had never had an ODI before. And it was slotted in when Pakistan toured, and the game was played at Albion, about 80 miles from Georgetown. And of course, it was brand new to just about everybody, and a huge crowd turnout. And that was the first, short format game I did. And of course, now short format is the toast of the day.
Well, they're making their way back onto the field here, Reds, just to the right of us. West Indies women have a task on their hand to get up to 114. What do they need to do to get over the line here tonight?
Matthews need to bat deep, and others, of course, need to stay around. And they have to avoid what we saw in the Irish innings, run out. We had 2. There must be some kind of good communication, and they're not really chasing a large total, so there's no need to panic.
Well, Reds, it's been fantastic talking to you, and you know what? Continue to enjoy the cricket.
Well, let me wish you well in the future as you join the fraternity.
Thanks a lot.
Well, isn't that lovely? Great to see Reds Pereira. Well done. Joel, West Indies women need 114 runs to win from 120 balls. That's at 5.70 runs per over. Looks like a straightforward assignment, doesn't it, Curtly Ambrose?
I'm not so sure about straightforward. 2 nights ago, they were chasing 113 to win. Today, they got to chase 1 run more. But I believe that they would have spoken about their performance the last game and would have rectified and planned how they're going to chase down this 114 to get. So it should be interesting.
Yeah, you're right. It's never straightforward in cricket, nor in life, is it? Rashada Williams walking out with her captain Hayley Matthews here. There would have been some discussion and a few questions around batting order for the West Indies women in the absence of Stefani Taylor. But Rashada Williams given the nod again to open with the captain.
She was unfortunately run out the last game with a mix-up with her captain Hayley Matthews, but I'm quite sure that both of them would have better communication between the wickets and will want to start strong.
Yeah, Hayley Matthews certainly was not satisfied with her own batting performance in the first T20I, so she has another opportunity here. So much rests on her shoulders as the leader of this battalion. Ava Canning with the new ball. 2 for 5, her best. Had a good performance in the first match with the ball. Got a deep point and a deep square leg out for Hayley Matthews.
So they have to keep the pressure on, have to feel well, and they would love to take a couple of wickets early.
So classical. Hayley Matthews into the offside. Just fantastic to watch. It's a race on. The ball looks to have won the race. First boundary of the innings.
We've said it over and over, Alex. What a class player.
Yeah. Beautiful again. Over the point boundaries, the second 4 for Hayley Matthews.
That is Hayley Matthews at her best.
Oh, beautiful shot. It was only a matter of time until she connected and nobody moved. Beautiful cover drive from Hayley Matthews.
That was hit with tremendous power, up and over extra cover. Have a look at this, Alex. Right in the arc, and she's very strong through the offside. What a shot. That's Hayley Matthews at her fluent best. Look at her stride.
And it's through the gap. Will it get to the boundary? It does. So a flurry of boundaries now for the West Indies. The first for Rashada Williams.
That one more of a chance. It looks like Amy McGuire at backward point.
This one's been hit through that onside this time from Matthews. Really liking the batting conditions here, just allowing her to play through the line.
Just having a laugh there, telling Rashada Williams that she fell over a little bit while playing that shot. Still pretty well placed.
This one's been hit quite hard. Has it carried? The Irish think it has. Gabby Lewis low to her left. Matthews is standing around. Matthews is still there. She's not sure whether it's carried. The Irish, though, they're pretty confident. It'll be a big wicket in the circumstances if that catch was taken. Here it is again, legal delivery, well behind that popping crease. And there's Gabby Lewis. You can see her crouching low already, anticipating. And there we have it. Has it carried? It looks like it has. She's gotten those fingers under it. Oh, has it popped out? Has it popped out, Shakira? We start seeing more of the ball after it's gone into the hand. But I think she's got the fingers under that one. It's going to be a tough one for umpire Williams. I wouldn't want to be her in this situation. Umpire Williams is saying that she's seeing some bit of the ball on the ground, probably when it just popped back out there from Gabby Lewis. And she has given it not out. Big, big decision here in the grand scheme of things. Matthews stays though. She survives 22 of 16. Run scoring proving to be really difficult for the Irish, especially early. That's soft. That is soft indeed. Rashada Williams almost just drifting out of her crease there. Not sure what you make of that one, Shakira.
It's almost as though she lost her focus after that little break.
There's that shape again, but Hayley Matthews holds her shape quite well. Deposited down to long on for 4. Matthews looking imperious.
Really good position, and just an extension of the arms over mid-on. I did say she loved this pace. That boundary brings up the 50 for West Indies.
There's that shape again, but Hayley Matthews holds her shape quite well. Deposited down to long on for 4. Matthews looking imperious.
Really good position, and just an extension of the arms over mid-on. I did say she loved this pace. That boundary brings up the 50 for West Indies.
Very cheeky, very sensible from Matthews, giving chase Richardson, but the ball gets to the rope before.
She looks to be in fantastic touch, Hayley Matthews.
Well, Hayley Matthews is just having a blinder of an innings. She dismisses this one for a boundary.
And quite rightly so. It was a full toss from Kelly.
Well, that single brings up Hayley Matthews a 50. 50 to the captain. That's her father, Michael Matthews, here to witness his daughter and captain of this West Indies team. Teammates, well, they're enjoying this, but it's not over yet.
Certainly not over yet, but it has been a responsible innings by the skipper.
Yeah, the positive intent was on show from that first delivery from Hayley Matthews.
Oh, that's just cut away and really easily taken. Yeah, annoyed Matthews. A very easy catch at point. And that brings Hayley Matthews' innings to an end.
That enterprising half century comes to an end. Captain Delaney into the attack.
Oh, not this time. It's a full toss. And clears the boundary with ease, easy power off the bat of Chanel Henry.
Yeah, that's something we've seen throughout this series, ODIs and T20s, that easy power, this time through the onside.
Well, another full toss. This one now beaten back down the ground and will finish in a 4. Wasn't an expensive over in the end for the Irish. 13 off it, 16 gone. West Indies 105 for 2. You stay, Molly.
A hit upish. Is there a chance? It just drops short of the fielder and it runs into the boundary ropes and takes that total to win down to 4.
Looks like prime the gas down on the long off boundary. Running in hard, trying to turn that one into an opportunity. Not getting there.
Well, she's in a hurry. Chanel Henry. She finishes this one with a 4 straight down the ground. West Indies women win this match by 8 wickets. But what a cameo this has been from Chanel Henry and Shabika Gajnabi.
Winning this match and winning the series. West Indies, of course, 2-0 up. Handshakes all around and smiles on the faces of the West Indian players, especially Chanel Henry, who finished it in style. 2 boundaries. West Indies getting up to 114 for 2 in just 17 overs.
And it's the first time since 2021 that West Indies women have now won a double format home series. The last one was against Pakistan in 2021, as I mentioned. And the first for Hayley Matthews as well as captain. This was the winning moment. Chanel Henry dispatching that delivery straight back past the bowler.
Yeah, deciding enough was enough. And it was time to get off the field and get an early night. A really good cameo, as you pointed out, by Chanel Henry. And good to see Shabika Gajnabi seeing the team across the line. Hayley Matthews with an outstanding knock. 50 of 39 deliveries. Really stamped her authority on this Irish bowling.
And her first series win at home, double series win at home. What a time this has been. What a year this has been for her, Hayley Matthews. The Irish, well, they've been good in parts, but they'll know that there is still work to be done.
Matthews really led from the front. She had more responsibility on her shoulders today without Stephanie Taylor. She led well.
Two major partnerships for West Indies, Matthews and Williams with that 40-run partnership, and then of course Gajnabi and Henry to the back end of things with 28-run partnership from 25 balls. West Indies women eventually getting to that mark, that landmark of 114 for just 2 wickets in 16.4 overs. Yeah, those partnerships that we mentioned, Williams, Matthews 40, Gajnabi, Matthews 46, and that one to the end, 28 between Henry and Shabika Gajnabi.
For the Irish, unfortunately, they weren't able to make breakthroughs at crucial points. Captain Laura Delaney belatedly introduced herself into the attack. 2.4 overs for just 12 runs, and she got 1 wicket. Arlene Kelly again with a wicket. Louise Little was quite expensive, 2 overs for 22. Captain Hayley Matthews took a liking to her. Not enough from the other bowlers when Ireland needed it.
Well, this is the result of the second T20 international. Ireland women 113 for 7 in their 20 overs, opting to bat first after winning the toss. West Indies in reply 114 for 2 in 16.4, and that was led by Captain Hayley Matthews with that 50 from 39, really set the innings up. Henry with 22 of 12, not out. West Indies women win this second match and the series by 8 wickets.
And here's our MasterCard priceless moment of the match. None other than that catch by Shemaine Campbell, leaping to her left and just grabbing that one mid-air. What a wonderful moment that was. Celebration and smiles. What a moment by Shemaine Campbell.
Well, this is the schedule between West Indies and Ireland. The ODIs, they've completed that. West Indies won the ODI series, and now they've sealed things off with the second T20 win by 8 wickets. One more match that starts on Saturday at 5 p.m. Now, time to join Alex Jordan for the presentation.
Hello and welcome to the end of match presentation for this second T20 international between West Indies and Ireland. Before we get into it, of course, I'd like to thank our sponsors, without whom this would not be possible. Thank you very much to CG United. Thank you also to MasterCard. And of course, it's a big thank you to Blue Waters. First, I would like to welcome the losing captain, Laura Delaney. Laura, commiserations. We've got to stop meeting like this. Maybe 10, 15 more runs. You were a little short tonight.
Yeah, we were definitely short. I think we can definitely have a look at our boundary count. That's probably one area that the West Indies exploited more than we did. Found it hard to rotate the strike at times in the middle period as well. And I think you look at Hayley and how she's batted throughout this series, that's definitely something that we can learn from.
Well, I thought you guys were very good in the field. I don't know if you thought there was an improvement there. And wonderful to see Amy Hunter into the runs.
Yeah, it is great to see Amy in the runs. She has so much potential, still a very young player, and opening the batting, that comes with a little bit of pressure, but she's taken that well, particularly with the gloves as well. So it's great to see her step up. And yeah, look, I thought we had great energy in the field. It's a really great group. You know, they bounce back really well. But yeah, obviously itching to get that W.
Well, Laura, you got another chance on Saturday. How do you rally the troops to come back big, even having lost the series?
Yeah, I think this group is pretty ambitious, and that's obviously a great thing to have, particularly when a series goes like this. We'll obviously debrief and then reset and go again on Saturday.
Thank you, Laura, and commiserations tonight.
Thank you so much.
Laura Delaney, the Irish captain. All right, time now for our Player of the Match award. First, I'd like to introduce who the award will be presented by, and that's Mr. Christopher Gustave. He is a Marketing Manager, Caribbean Events and Sports, St. Lucia Tourism Authority. Good evening, Mr. Gustave. And Player of the Match this evening goes to none other than Hayley Matthews for her wonderful 50 off 39 balls with 9 fours. And that followed her 1 for 24 off her 4 overs. Congratulations, Hayley. I guess some people would think you're the best all-rounder in the world or something. How good did you feel after tonight? How much did you enjoy that innings?
Yeah, I'm glad to get out there today and obviously have a much better time attacking with the bat. I think the girls did a great job once again to get Ireland restricted to the 113, and yeah, it was just nice to go out there and get some out the middle early on.
Obviously, we're talking to you as the player of the match, but you're also the captain of this wonderful side. So many positives compared to the first T20, would you say?
Yeah, for sure. I think the way that we chased this score today was a lot better, a lot less nerve-wracking. So that was really good to see. Obviously, Shabika Gajna began to spend some time at the crease. A good power play with Rashada Williams, who wouldn't have had the best time in the series. So good to see her get to spend some time at the crease as well. And yeah, in the bowling department, just our pacers came through. Shamilia Connell, Cherry Ann Fraser, they bowled wonderfully and then backed up by the spinners pretty well. Ashmini Munisar shining again.
Yeah, super economical. Well, I have to say to Captain Hayley Matthews, congratulations on winning the series, back-to-back series. What does it mean to you and your team?
Yeah, thanks. It means a whole lot. I think coming into this series, we had high expectations and really wanted to go out there and dominate both series. So it's really good that we've put ourselves in a position now to kind of take home all the games, and hopefully we can come out in the last one and finish it off well.
Yeah, speaking of which, what are you guys going to do between now and then? Maybe a little celebration this evening?
I don't know if we can celebrate yet. We still got that last game to go and capture. But yeah, definitely some time tomorrow to relax a bit, reflect on what happened today, and just prepare ourselves really well for the last match.
Hayley, well played tonight. Congratulations on the series win.
Thank you.
Well, a series win for West Indies. Ireland women scoring 113 in their 20 overs, and in reply, West Indies women achieving that target in 16.4 overs. Good to see a few very good innings and standout from skipper Hayley Matthews. West Indies eventually winning the second match and taking the series by 8 wickets. We have a day off tomorrow, and then on Saturday we finish off this white ball series between West Indies women and Ireland. Can Ireland come back? Well, we'll wait and see on Saturday. Thanks for your company and goodbye.